fam, welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda. If you're just seeing me for the first time, thank you for clicking on this video. In this video today, I'm going to be talking about mistakes to avoid in the hair business. So if you're just getting into the hair business or you're probably already in the hair industry, I believe this information which I'm sharing with you in this video is going to be very essential to you. So if you want to hear all of this, then please keep on watching this video. And if you're yet subscribed to my channel, kindly join the family. Click on the subscribe button just right below, and also turn on the post notification bell just right beside the subscribe button so you know when I upload a new video to this channel. So guys, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Number one mistake people tend to make when they are getting into the hair business, thinking that Aliexpress hair is the same thing as hairs that your hair vendor might sell to you. I want to let you know that Aliexpress hair is really different from the hair which your hair seller or your hair vendor might be wholesaling to you. The reason why I say so is if you notice, if you measure some of the hairs which you get on Aliexpress, you'll notice that the hair weighs from 90 to 95 grams instead of 100 grams, and standard hair tends to weigh a minimum of 100 grams, and in some cases you buy a hair and the hair weighs 105 grams, and in some cases 110 grams. So Aliexpress hair is not the same thing as donor hair, because most times with Aliexpress there's so much competition in Aliexpress. So sellers on Aliexpress are trying to sell at the lowest price possible just so as to attract customers. So in the process of trying to sell at the lowest prices possible, they end up reducing the quality of their hairs. That's why you find that most times you're not getting the full volume of the hair which you are paying for. So Aliexpress hair is not the same thing as hair which you would get from a standard hair supplier. So take note of that. A mistake which people tend to make when they're getting into the hair industry or the hair business is investing so much into one vendor. The truth is, people have different tastes when it comes to hairs. Like for me, I don't sell hair from just one vendor. I sell hair from various vendors because my client base is different. I have clients that want more affordable hairs. I also have clients that don't compromise on quality. They want expensive hair. They want good quality. They want hair that they will use for a lifetime. When you're starting out, don't just put all your money into one particular vendor, or don't just buy from one vendor. You want to be able to try out at least 3 to 5 vendors. At least you want to have 2 or 3 vendors where you get your hairs from, just so that in case one vendor is misbehaving, you can easily cancel out that vendor and move to the next one. And in the process, you might even start sourcing for another vendor. So sticking to just one vendor sometimes, if that vendor disappoints you, it's more like your business has failed. So you want to ensure that you have more than one hair supplier. So that just saves you the disappointment of the lack of consistency with your main vendor. Another problem people tend to experience when going into the hair industry is not having done a lot of research. Because for me, when I started selling hair, I always wondered where hairs were being sourced from. I never knew that even when they said, oh, hair is Brazilian hair, hair is Mongolian hair, hair is whatever, I didn't realize that all of that were just names. And really, all hairs come from Asian countries. I think India is also an Asian country. Asian countries such as China, Vietnam, North Korea, I think Taiwan also. Women that are blessed with the kind of hairs that we black women tend to crave and want to wear as hair extensions are Asians. So you don't just go into the hair business without having knowledge of where the hairs are gotten from, and also knowing if that hair which you are selling is sourced ethically. The hair is not being cut from someone against the person's will. So you need to ensure that the company where you're getting your hairs from are paying the people who own those hairs the right amount of money for their hairs which they are letting go of to please their business and to also satisfy who are the end consumers. But ensure you do enough research. Ask your supplier questions. You really want to know how the hair is sourced, and if the owners of the hairs are being paid well for the hairs. Another mistake we tend to make at the beginning stage of the hair business is you might have found yourself to have told your customer the wrong price of the hair. Because in the initial stage, really, it also happened to me. I found it difficult to convert from dollar to naira, and then also remember to add my profit. In some cases, I found out that after doing the calculations or miscalculating, I was selling the hair at the cost price, or I was selling the hair with very little profit. So you want to ensure that in that beginning stage, when you've not gotten used to the conversion rates and the prices of the hairs, you want to ensure that you write the prices, have a price tag, put them on each of the hairs. If the hair probably has a nylon, like Chinese hairs tend to come, you want to stick the price tag of the hair to the nylon, or if it doesn't, you just put a paper and use a rubber band and tag the price of the hair to the bundle of the hair, so you don't make the mistake of selling the hair at the lowest prices, which makes you not to make any profit. And if you're not making profit in business, how does your business thrive? It will end up falling, or you probably get tired of it, because there's nothing pushing you to keep on going. So ensure you tag the prices of your hairs to the hair penny when you get used to the prices and the conversion rate. Another mistake people tend to make when getting into the hair industry is thinking that selling hair is very easy. Yes, I know selling hair can be very profitable. Like I can assure you that selling hair can be very profitable, because you could sell one hair and make profit of as much as 30,000 naira, 35,000 naira, 40,000 naira, which is like $100, or even in some cases $150 to $200, depending on your clientele. And then to the barest minimum, you probably just make profit of like 10k, 15k, and that's good profit compared to when you're selling something that the profit margin on it is really, really low. So selling hair is really profitable, but I must tell you, selling hair is not easy. The competition these days is a whole lot, so it takes you having a huge customer base that know you already to be someone who sells good hair. So whenever your customers need hair, they will always come back to you, because they know that ENL Beauty has been known to selling good quality hairs to me. So definitely, if I want to get hairs, I will definitely go to her, because she has been selling good quality hairs to me. And even when your customers' friends see them on their hairs, they wonder, where did you get your hair from? People come to you to buy hairs from you. And even right now, I'm not really focusing my business on selling hairs anymore. My focus right now is actually on my makeup brand, and also what I'm doing here on YouTube and on my day job as well. So in as much as I'm trying to slowly pull out of the hair industry, customers are still coming to me because they know that I sell good hairs. Ensure that you know at the back of your mind that selling hair is not easy. So you have to ensure that you're marketing your hairs on a daily basis, and you're giving your customer good quality hairs. Because if your customer doesn't buy good quality hair, they will not come back to you, and they cannot refer someone to you. So ensure you sell good quality hairs. And if at all you make a mistake, allow the customer return the hair to you, and then you give the customer something else. So that will definitely help you in the long run. Another mistake people tend to make when getting into the hair industry is overusing influencers. Yeah, I know influencer marketing is really, really big right now, and people tend to run towards using influencers for their business. But I must tell you, at the beginning stage, when you are still starting out, please don't go and waste your capital. Don't go and waste your money saying you're giving your hair to an influencer, because in most cases, I myself have experienced it. There was this girl I was always watching her videos on YouTube. I really liked her, so I found an opportunity to meet her, and I gave her my hair. I was thinking that maybe she'll probably wear it one day and probably tag me or mention me or something, but it never happened. I never saw her wear the hair. I never saw her mention me or even tag me or anything. So in most cases, as much as people say, do giveaways, give people your products so that they could wear it and whatever, don't go and do influencer marketing without ensuring that you have established a close relationship with the person you want to influence, and the person likes your brand and is willing to market your brands. Because if you just go and give your stuff to somebody because this person has a following, and this person might just have the right kind of clientele that you might want, in most cases the person might have a following, but the person might not have a buying following. So you want to be very, very careful with influencer marketing. That's just my own take on it. They are your biggest influencer. If you're selling hair, you want to ensure that you're wearing good hair. So that when people see your hair, be like that, wow, that girl wears good hair. They want to know where you get your hair from. Then when the person comes to meet you to buy hair, to know where you're getting your hair from, you thought the person that you're the one selling the hair. So the person buys the hair from you. So you're your biggest influencer at the beginning stage. Then with time, when you see someone that has an influence and you need that kind of, like, you want to reach the person's audience, then you could probably start using influencer marketing to pull in more customer base. So be very careful with influencer marketing. That's just basically what I'm saying, because most times with influencer marketing, after using an influencer, you might not get much return on investment. You might just get people follow you, probably just like your post. So yeah, still your biggest influencer, guys. Another thing with the hair industry is, if you are very honest when you're selling hair, in most cases, I don't want to say that black women tend to like being lied to. If you come into the industry and you come and you're saying, oh, you're selling cashmere hair, or you're selling you just give it one fancy name, girls just tend to come and they are rushing the hair. Oh, it's cashmere hair, is this one, is that one. Meanwhile, it's still ordinary hair, it's still the same hair somebody else is selling. So it's just a case of, if you're not able to lie in business, if you're not able to give it a fancy name and get people excited and people just reeling over the name and the whole flamboyance of how you market the hair and whatever, most time people might not be interested in shopping from you. Because if you just say, oh, I'm selling Remy hair, which is like virgin hair, people might just look at it like, Remy hair. It's like, there's nothing fancy about that. So most time, if you're not able to lie when you're selling hair, you might not get that huge clientele or customer base which you want. So, but at the end of the day, I just advise you have integrity and just tell the customer what the hair is. If it's Vietnamese hair, tell them it's Vietnamese hair. If it's double joint hair, if it's single joint hair, super double joint hair, just tell them what the hair is. So guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, if you got value out of this video, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, share with your friends who would also get value from it, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Be bold and have courage. Start that business, girl. I know it could seem tough, but people still thrive in the hair industry. So go out and kick ass. Bye, guys.